Hello! So we're gonna be doing this twice a week now because once a week is way too long to wait for more episodes. So, let me just adjust my microphone so it's actually pointing in my face. Yeah, hopefully people are here, and realize I'm doing this today as well as Thursday. And yeah, let's dive in and work out where the hell we left off. I forgot to move the game onto an SSD, so that's my bad. I suck. Ah, nice to see you. Good. I'm glad you got the memo. Are we all good? I think we are all good. I have a drink to hand. My phone is over there. Let's make sure I put it on silent so I don't get any annoying notifications. Cool. Oh, yay. Okay. What are we doing? What were we doing? Let's how do I forgotten button prompts now. How do I check my log? No, not like that. This is the map. That is semi-helpful. Oh, why do I do this to myself? I should write this down. E was ripping stuff off walls, right? I don't remember. Hold on. Let's options, controls, yes. Okay, shift to sprint, yes, shoot, aim, yes, melee is V, E is to launch a thing, control is to evade, toggle map, open loadout, open missions, open assets. Okay. I mean G will do. G, M, I, N. They're all a bit random. But yes. Hooray. So, okay, apparently we have a hotline to catch up with, so let's do that. Let's start with this. Oh, I'm so ready. The hiss will come for us all. Great. Well, far from ideal. I have another unread? Oh no, that's that unread. Missions. Is that timed? Is that what? That's not good. Then what have we done? We arrived. The hiss is happening. It's taking over everyone not wearing the HRA suits. We found the hotline, which allows us to call Trench, who was the ex head of the bureau. And it lets us get in contact with the board, I guess. Yes, internal lockdown has happened, but we have lifted the internal lockdown so we can explore places. We got an object of power, which is a merry-go-round, which allows us to zoom really, really fast in a dash. And Artie's being weird. In the field training obstacle course. Okay, we have learned about an object of power. We have to find Marshall. And this is timed. This looks like it's timed. Maintenance, major targets. I don't really know what the deal with that is. Oh, we didn't track it. It would help if we actually tracked it. Track. There we go. It is counting down. Damn. I didn't realize it was counting down. Energy converters. Where is that? Maintenance? I didn't realize I had triggered a thing. Also, stuff is timed? That sucks. It's stress-inducing. Okay. What am I doing? Where am I going? I've got 16 minutes. Yes. Go to the energy converters. Where is that? Okay. Kind of go to the main room. We can go to the main room. Okay. Well, we'll go poke at it anyway, just to see what's up. Why is it really... I don't remember being that dark. Ah! Okay. Damn it. Sprint. Why is it so busy? Why? What happened? So it's kind of this way? No, it's kind of this way. Oh, there it is. Ah! We're just legging it. Nice. Okay, this is fine. Okay, why am I going to the energy converters? What for? Eliminate key his target. Okay, let's just shoot. Ah! This is not going well. This is really not going well. Really? I need health. Ah! No. Fair enough. That was tough. I need to use cover more and panic glass. Little rewards. We shall see. We'll see where we start up. I'm assuming it will just be in the room beforehand. I mean, maybe I could do some upgrading. It might be worth putting another notch in my damage, just so when I do throw the objects at the little guy, it actually takes them out, as opposed to leaving them with one little notch of health. Oh, we're here. I mean, if it's not that worth it, we probably won't, and we'll just get stuck in. Oh, in fact, we only have one chance. Fair enough. Investigate the training course. Where is the training course? Is that in maintenance? Yeah, but it's in here, which we can't... Usually that means that there's his to be destroyed, right? But... in this situation, I don't really know what to do. No? Perhaps that is for later. Yeah, there's no other way in, so... I will assume that that's for later. Meanwhile... let's get back on mission and go find Marshall. In the... Wait, where does it want us to go? Research? Research. Not know? What's not know? What did I say? That's another thing I need to do. I have chat popping up on stream, which I don't mind, but shouldn't be happening. Hide on stream. Oh. There we go. I accidentally right, we're sorted. Okay, do I need it to get through here? I might need it if it's a useful ability. But at the moment this is loading screen simulator. Do we do one loading screen? For the sake of getting through this. Okay. It's a slow start. It's fine. We'll just hang out staring at this mysterious spiral of the potentially play a character because they keep addressing it directly, and it feels like me, whatever this thing entity is. I'm curious as to why she's been so quiet about it, why she's been so afraid of talking about it, considering you know, I guess it's the fact that her brother was kidnapped or taken away, so we're assuming she's probably worried that the same thing would happen. But like, she's director now, you know, she can do what she wants. Right, let's get aggressive. Aggressive! Well, really? Oh. Do I need to like... Okay, that makes sense. Nice. Okay, well that's good to know. Oh, no, wrong one. Field training. Actor complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint regarding the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field training course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. Very angry actor. Just painting us as divas. It's semi-true. I'm a bit of a diva.
So I just read this?
Gotcha.
Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button.
This is amazing!
I always did love obstacle courses.
This is great.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
No? This way? Ah. What am I supposed to... Where am I going? Oh.
45 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ah!
15 seconds remaining.
Oh, I suck.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen.
Failed. Try again, Ranger.
Come on.
What does this mean? Back at the beginning? Okay. Right. Let's go! Oh, do I have to push the button first? Probably.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3.
Let's go!
2, 1. Go.
Ah, I suck. I suck so much. There we go.
remaining. Seconds remaining. 15 seconds remaining.
Oh, I should have dashed. I've got a dash for a reason.
Course complete. Congratulations, Raymond.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
I guess not.
It's protecting itself.
Okay.
We need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Perfect. Enemies have been given weapons. Gold enemies are immune. So how do I use shield? You gonna give me a prompt? Q. How long does it last? That is the question. Until I interact? Because that's pretty OP if it lasts that long. Oh no. It. Where are we going? Not that way. That way. So I don't think it's timed, I think it's number of hits. Well, that is probably useful. That was definitely worth doing.
Good time to have a shield.
They're not shooting me. I don't like... Why aren't they shooting me? Ah! Like, is the point to attack, or is the point to just get the hell out? Because we can get the hell out, but that's not fun. Ah! Is that the way out? Or is that just a distraction? Ah. A distraction. Yeah, I don't know if I like it. I just want to throw things at people. that. Because that's way more fun. Cool. Well, we did the thing. Now, let's get back on track. And have some adventures in the research department. While this loading screen happens, I will be right back. We're in. Okay. So, let's go find our friend Marshall, shall we? Let's have a look at the map. Okay, everything is a mystery. Good to know. Yes, the font. I'm obsessed. Oh, hello.
I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research.
Hello, Casper darling.
Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens.
Is it now? That's...
Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries. Authored studies of grave importance. And in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
There's a manual. Oh, I'm excited for this
Research
segment of the
sector,
game.
huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
I'm very excited. Although I'm assuming, like, this is very likely where the hiss might have leaked from. I don't know, maybe they've got, like, more containment. Okay, this is helpful. This is very helpful. They have a luck and probability section. That's amazing. Parapsychology is where he is. Maybe we should go there first. It's kind of hard to get a sense of... Where's that big main room? There's that big main room? So it's the opposite direction to that. So like northwards. Oh. I mean, I want to go to Dr. Darling's office. Yeah, I need more damage on my throw for sure. I mean, you really want me to go this way, don't you? But I want to I want to be nosy. Like, I really want to be nosy. Exactly. Okay, maybe let's do some damage first. Where are they? Come here, little friendo. It's fine. I don't... They're not coming up the stairs. And I want to see what this is. Can I boop him out the way? No. I want to do reading. Oh, damn. Home safe. Oh, yes. The object is guardhouse. Banned home safe. Weight measurements vary. When banned, the object's allowed para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by... Discovered in the basement home in somewhere Ohio, the object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. The Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from seam around object's door. Tests confirm blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, although the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the objects are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. Wow. Holiday Memories Tree. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. A Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree with a green plastic stand. The item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of X feet, always in a tone below something hurts. This verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it's copying. The item was taken from a Canadian research station established on Ross Island, Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season in 1979. Solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited base to re-establish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. Rightly so. Synchronicity is a phenomenon, long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It's how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways which we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road. Now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce some kind of synchronous behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to file for a full report. That's cool. Plant complaint. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Fair. What is... Oh, is this his video from the beginning?
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau.
Awesome. We've got more materials. Do we have anything useful in my loadout? What have I got currently equipped? energy recovery. That's quite useful. We'll keep that. We like this gun. We didn't like the shatter gun very much. What have we got? Damage. Bonus to damage. That's probably... yeah. I'm happy with that. Okay. I kind of want to see his office. I want to see his office. I know that's where I'm supposed to be going, but I want to see his office. Excuse me, sir. I think not. Dimensional research. I want to look everywhere. Okay, let's start with the office. Nice. Oh, we're gonna have a big lore dump.
Regarding HRAs, what are they for? Do you always need to wear them?
Oh.
And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway?
What is the deal?
Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices.
Indeed.
We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
Nice.
Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified.
So why did you know it was
Only
coming?
that classified, not water, might pour in and
Might. Okay.
you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh Jesus.
We're making more.
See, my question, like, obviously you deal with loads and loads of mysterious things. Why was this the thing you're afraid of? Enough to prepare HRAs in advance? Or at least try to. That is my question. Like, did all the paper need to fall off them? What's that? That didn't make me feel good. Yes. No. Classified. Right. Let's do some more reading. Let's see if anything in here. Okay. The Bureau, sorry, examination of paranatural topics, the astral plane and objects of power. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity. Okay, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by something and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So we think when an AWE happens, it makes objects of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. Okay, so we're trying to find out... So the objects of power are from the astral plane. We're trying to find out how and why, or... alternative perspective, objects of power and their astral connection. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the astral? To the board. Objects of power share a direct connection to the board, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I'm allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the board, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very fabric of objects such as the hotline or service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the board but have that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the board? Isn't it strange that using service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the board is a natural fact and not something more intentional? I don't know. So yeah, it's like, are these objects of power, or do they work for the board because that's just life? That's just how they came to be, or has the board manipulated them to be beneficial to them? Utilization of paranatural elements, resonance. Resonance is there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Huh. Someone opened the door to a, I don't know, like a pocket dimension. I don't know, I've called something. The thing, I'm assuming this is about the hiss. The hiss emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It's shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in it? In all altered phenomenon? AWE's altered items, object of power, do they share a common resonance that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance had been the answer the whole time? Okay, so the hiss is probably affecting resonance itself, so like the vibrational frequency of everything, which makes them quite dangerous, I guess. Budget request. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect that my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department, more breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abram Lewis. Okay, so the head of the parakinesiology department is buttering up Dr. Darling for extra funds over the parapsychology department. Because they're doing better, but it's like, well, maybe the parapsychology department doesn't have enough funding. And this is his video. Can we skim? No.
I've been fielding questions recently.
He looks
regarding
real
HRAs.
tired.
What are they for?
Real.
Do you always need to wear them?
Tired. Okay. Well, we poked at his office. There, we did the thing. We've learned some stuff. We have some more mysteries. This is the best pacing, because like with every little insight that you get and every question answered, you get 5 more questions. really need to do more damage with my throw. What is this? Hiss nodes. Go to the comms department. Where is comms? Do I want to do that? That's on like another floor, right? I don't know how worth the rewards are. I did not mean to do that. Possible AWE in which unarmed individual experience transcorporality via phone line. Event is notably similar to AWE in which event is believed to have been caused by, as a result, the following measures have been taken to prevent. So I'm assuming it's similar to our hotline, but it's a different phone line event thing. Oh, there's a lot of you, eh? There's a lot of you. What is this way? What is this way? There's so many ways. Oh, do you come back? Parapsychology. What is down here, though? Another shelter. Whole bunch of cameras. There's so many ways to go. That looks bad again. No? What the hell? What the okay. Sure. They're studying something here. And then it like breached out. For who among us has touched the foundations of the world and deemed them solid? There's so much to see. Yeah, let's have some tunes. Ooh, Blackrock. That's that was one of the other departments. This is a big. Okay, so this is like research central. Do I check every cubicle? That's dumb. But what if there's a thing? What if there's a thing? There isn't a thing. Are we being taken over by houseplants? That is the question. See, that was one thing. Yes. That was quite handy. Right. That's round here again. That's another staircase. That's that way. This is here. Let's go, if we can. Do we have a level 3 access? We do have level 3 access.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Trouble. This is creepy. I can see the comms, but why can't? Oh, there's a block in front of me. Okay. Okay. Parakinesiology astral exhibition. This looks like it's like the astral leaking into the oldest house. Hi friends. How's it going, buddies? You having a nice time? Yeah? Cool. Oh, Jesus. I did not see that. I need to do more damage. Ow. That hurt. Ooh. What happened? What is this? Why? So, parakinesiology. So, they were studying physical paranormal phenomena. Are you Hiss? Is this a study of Hiss? So this is levitation. This is... What is that? Who knows? This is more hiss. I want to read what documents we've already picked up just so I know what this new one is. Unread. His sniper. Bureau sniper specialized in eliminating threats from a distance using telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I note that their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and his snipers are well aware of how to use it. Refer to a file for a full report. Utilization of paranatural element thresholds. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau. We must always seize the opportunities. The report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries. But if the mold has any scientific value, it's been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases worth comparing, as the study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Okay. Maybe that thing in the other room pointing at the elevator shaft, maybe that's a threshold to somewhere. Black rock. Hi, Carla. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab, plus it's always great to work with you. Yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent. The prism, or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla, a handy mnemonic device, right? Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data or gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best. Hubert has a crush on Carla. And they are the 2 folks in the videos. That's cute. And then this... Transcript of the California State Emergency Services. Dispatcher 911, what's your emergency? Hello? Hello? I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay, and can you describe your surroundings? Ma'am? Hello? Ma'am? Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. That's horrifying. That is such a horrifying concept. Also, these don't look like hiss. I mean, they do, but they also kind of don't at the same time. What is up here? We didn't get a chance to have a proper look. Mannequins? What were you testing? Interesting. It's just a janitor's area. Nothing amiss there. Okay. Astral exhibition. Okay.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white, non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked. intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
That was very abrupt. Whew. Right. Let's get some more damage. Or what is... Hold on. Yeah, we did unlock that, didn't we? What is this? Launch grenades and rockets. That could be useful as we're getting more projectiles now. Part of me's like, do I just go all damage? More release shield propels debris at nearby enemies. I want to go damage rather than defense. How much does it cost to unlock each time? 2, 3. I'm gonna spend another 2. I'm gonna spend another 1 on energy. Oh, that costs 3? Or do I wait? Do I wait to see what these are? More energy is helpful though. Do I do 1? Just 1? I think we do. I think we have to. For the sake of fun. Yeah. Oh, additional personal mod slot. That's also useful. Do I need to do these astral... What is this? Pierces a precise... The charge shot that penetrates armor and enemies at any range. Sure, potentially useful. Let's go for an additional personal mod of... Oh, yes, that's energy recovery speed. Health, that's a big boost to health. But I'd rather just have more energy to play with. Or less energy cost. Yeah, let's do that. Nice, let's go throw everything. Oh, actually, before I push through the door, I'm just gonna grab another drink. I'll be right back. Hello. Let's push on into the astral exhibition. Astral Exhibition. Processes and best practices astral plane exhibition. The astral exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Dr. Darling was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the something, we decided to repurpose the space, similar to how zoos hope familiar the hiss. I don't know. We discovered to repurpose the space, similar to how zoos hope familiar soundings will affect the well-being of the animals. We hope to observe the behavior and environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity, now known as Astral Spike. Okay, so they had an entity. I don't know if it's the same one as the hiss, or if it's another astral entity. What are you for? This is weird. What is this? What are you?
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it.
Okay.
But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it.
Nice.
That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Is this what I have? Do I have an astral entity? What is this?
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Is that... Okay. And they're just keeping this astral entity? Damn. Are you kidding me? Ah! Okay, well, I think I did what I was supposed to. Maybe? Ah! Oh, it's another one? Come on, stay in there. No! Get in there! Damn it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? not even close or open. Ah! I think this might be a death. This is almost definitely going to be a death. What is that button doing? It doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, is it the big doors, but I need to put batteries in? Yeah, this is probably going to be a death. Yeah. Oh well. That happened. The thing's horrible. It really induces a sense of panic. Right. Battery. I don't really know how to... I don't know. We'll see what happens. See if I can work out where I'm supposed to be going exactly. So... where do I want to trap it? In that bit? I don't know. I think I need to trap it in that tiny, tiny room. Somehow. Yeah. And then I need to go around really fast. And I need to hit the button. Nice! Okay.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Yes, I'm here.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're
Damn.
so close. We need to hurry.
Parapsychology, hypnosis lab, extrasensory lab. There's a lot of folks down there. Hiss clusters heal other enemy. Oh, okay. Ah! Ah! Damn it. Where are you? I really need help. Like, really bad. Health. Ah! Ah! What are you? Yes, I do want whatever this is. Ah! That was a lot. That was a lot. What? Oh. What is this? Is that the other side of the entrance that we came in?
Anyone is listening? We've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the left department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Grab sheets. We'll have a chat. Hello.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
I know.
I'm coming to help.
Priorities.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
No. Now.
Got that right.
But what about things?
More of you?
More of you? Ah! Ah! Yeah, okay. But just let me have a just let me look around, okay? Just give me a second. Exactly. There's things. I gotta learn about my job while I'm on the job, right? Like I wanna go. How big is it? It's not very big. It's not super big. And what about here? I wanna look at everything. Okay, we'll come back to that. But we'll go get our objective power. Hello? Why are you green? Why are you? What does this mean?
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Okay. Box. All the edges and then 1, 2, 3. I don't like it. Don't like it.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, Astromark, First Class, and you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is
Astral
purely voluntary?
conduit.
Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
You. Seeds. Okay. Health. Enemies at low health can be seized. Ooh. Okay. Probably not gonna use it much. I don't know. Like, I kind of just want to get people dead as quickly as possible. Ah! We're dead yet? Thank you. Much appreciated. Well, that was a pleasant little experience, huh?
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
My brain's being fried by this game. Right, to the elevator. But actually, no, we'll get in the elevator because it might be loading. Oh, but what if it loads right into a cutscene? I'll be back in 30 seconds. Yeah, let's go do important things and then we can explore more later. Oh, it's not a loading screen. Well, that's kind. Friends!
Marshall
Hey,
is waiting for you
friends.
in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
The Luck Lab. Yeah. But what's in the bathroom? Reading. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The images cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's mind. The seized individual becomes, I don't know, subservient to the user. The effect lasts an amount of time. Once released, the seized something as a result of the psychic trauma. Die. An object has no current binder. The object has no current binder. A janitor named bound the object at St. Anne's Hospital in somewhere. Soon the building's occupant were controlled by him in some way. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to the perpetrator and seized the item. Fatalities numbered in the... Wow, okay. There were fatalities. Oh, of course, because if he took them over, they die from the trauma. Rubber duck. Discovered in the home of Agent after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. It was discovered that Agent was bringing known paranatural materials to his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. He has been terminated. Oof. I picked up loads. Hiss clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of Hiss resonance without the need of a host. Hiss clusters are dense spherical compressions of Hiss resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of Hiss entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing Hiss hosts with infusion of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion that previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Astronaut Program. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box in the hypnosis lab. A section of the parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronaut must undergo a debriefing session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that experiences within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasion, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Rethinking groupthink. The study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing the strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Summerlin Ayer's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as a subject. See experiment for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in something. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new direction for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of things. So much. I picked up loads. What the hell? Precognitive powers. Nadine sent this to research for analysis. Read my precognitive powers. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In this dream I was given the solution to a staffing problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and as such offer my services to the Bureau's research team. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Signed, Mr. Francis Bertram. Probably just thought about it in your sleep, mate. And we read this.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place.
Yeah.
Please state your name.
This is that.
Marshall's eager to speak with you, ma'am. She's just on the hall.
I'm sorry, I was busy reading. Ooh. Control point. Let's have it. There's a lot of staff here.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Oh, of course, it's a luck lab. I want all of the blessings. What is this? A plant? Oh, a clover. Yes, I want to be lucky. Make me lucky. What way is it supposed to be? This way? Is this way good luck? I don't know. Right. Let's have a chat, shall we?
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations.
Don't tell me I missed some. That's just
Zachariah's
heartbreaking.
dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jessie. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
She does work here.
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
She
I
could.
can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
I will do my best.
Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry,
Do I
but we
have
can't
this?
risk a breach.
You lock the door behind me.
Has anyone heard from Salvador?
Last anyone heard, he was taking a security team into containment. The reason is currently unknown.
I think I know the reason.
Ritual division. I mean, I want to look. I know I'm currently being shot at, but let's just have a little break. What is this? Launch efficiency. Yeah. What is that? Energy recovery. Launch efficiency. Oh, it's more energy. But instead of 11%, it's 14%. 14%. Is that it? That's it.
I see rangers over there. We
Oh,
have
there
to
are
help
rangers
them.
in here. Oh no, I feel so bad. Ah! Is everyone okay?
Push up! This is gonna hurt!
No, is the answer.
Find an opening!
Who are you shooting at? Who's shooting at me? Oh. Did only one of them survive? Oh god. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. What is this? Why can't I pick it up? Weapons mods full. Oh! Ah, no worries. Yeah. Well, have a good day. And hopefully I'll see you Thursday for more shenanigans. Yes. Mods. Let's clear some of them out. Right. Did we miss things? Probably. We missed a whole bathroom. Anything in here of interest? Does not look like. Nope. Okie dokie. Oh, there's another guy here. That's nice. Synchronicity. That's open. Ritual office. Protective studies. Another shelter. Ooh, what is that about threshold kids? Hold on. What is this? With the recent arrival of... There are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young... Okay, child? I don't know. There are no other... to play with. So I'm assuming maybe it's an entity. It's expected to learn about a frightening... Learn about a frightening new concepts. Solution. We will require a slow, child-friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce the Threshold Kids, a television show which in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community centre. We can have a research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It'll be good for morale, and I guarantee we'll respond positively to these videos. We can't expect to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as the television has proven for years, people love puppets. Children love puppets. Children, why do we need to educate kids? Interesting. The Hiss Warped wield only paranatural abilities. Similar to drifters, they're able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Certain corrupted entities have less potential than hosts that become Hiss warped, or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and a well-documented observation will tell. Fair. Do I have a better weapon mod? Damage while aiming. Oh. Fair enough. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. I will have 34 damage bonus. Absolutely. Whoops. That made me jump because I didn't realize I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, what is in the Synchronicity Lab? Ooh, is this a whole section? I just thought it would be a little room. Something broke out here? Mirror testing. Okay. Interesting. Examination of paranatural topics, experimentation with global synchronicity. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of the oldest house? I don't know. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, phenomena of synchronicity did occur, but not the way we predicted. Okay, so they put a bunch of people in different rooms and they all felt the same way. The same room. And what is... Clearance level 6. Altered item inside. Fair enough. Is this the room? This must be the room. Is this, can you see out through this? I'm assuming so. Yeah, it's just a reinforced glass. Fair enough. What is that? Do I go the way I'm supposed to, or do I go a different way? What is ritual office? That's not on the map. Okay, that's a way away. I don't want to go away. Protective studies. Continue on towards the HRA lab. Yes. Nice. Okay. Do I need this? Oh, they're all different. No, they're not. They're all the same.
Altered
Tell me
item
things.
number 52AE analysis.
It's the duck.
Section 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words?
You communicate last? You
Clap
start with the...
if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. I will need time to prepare further tests.
A weird approach, but okay. So this is just like a little... Why is it protective? What is... Protective studies. Is that what it says? Protective. Are we afraid of the rubber ducks now?
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
I haven't asked Marshall. Is that the lab? Then what's this? Why is this? Is there a reason? Ah. What is astral blip? Oh, it's a currency. Is there nothing else in here? Fair enough. Now I'm assuming we're gonna need a code. Oh, is this, we were given this? Is that not correct? Oh. Oh, I see how this works. HRA lab.
You let me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Ooh, puzzling. Puzzling. Well, that is number 2. This is number 1. There's more bits of paper. Utilization of paranatural elements. Blackrock prisms. Blackrock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique structure retains, like crystalline structure of prisms, retain frequencies in the range of these hertz with perfect resonant harmonization. The report analyzes the results of focusing a light through a harmonized prism, methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto the, imbuing them with properties of the harmonized resonance. It's very vague. Dampens paranatural forces. And we have a multimedia, which we've read. Well, listen to. Okay, give me more info. Yup. One more.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
This is number 4. 1 is an umbrella with that on the left. 4 is top with a box. Okay. 1 is the umbrella logo with that on the left. 2, oh, I don't remember. 2 and 3. 2 is a diamond, 3 is the whole thing. 3 is the whole thing. Changing variables. 2 is a diamond. Little diamond.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
2, 3. I forgot what the 5th one was. Or that I forgot what the 4th one was. That's the 5th one. Where's the 4th terminal? This is upstairs? Fourth. Yeah. Let's try that. See what happens.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
No? Do we need to swap? One is the umbrella logo. Four is most of that side.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Do we have one that's most of that side? I don't think we do. And is the only other whiteboard this one? Yeah, so maybe I just need to swap 2 and 3.
What do the symbols mean?
Seems so. Oh, it's a prism. That's not an HRA. I think we broke it. Whoops.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Here. I mean, can we get another prism?
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first.
Yes.
What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it.
Fair enough.
I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks.
What level? Level
Emily
4.
Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Whoa. Okay.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Central Research. Ah, Central Research. There's my elevator. I did want to have a little nose somewhere. I can't exactly remember where. I want to look at that elevator shaft, but I also want to look. I also want to look the way we came. We're done? We're done. Right, that's the elevator. Where do we want to look? I wanted to look. Ooh. Ah. That's where I wanted to look. Recording chat procedures. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened to the chair. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the recording process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate the recording apparatus. After the recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Do not be allowed if length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. Okay. This is our film.
Resonance is the key. Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. It's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
This game's a great time. Sensory tank purpose. Darling here. Some of you are curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you had heard of a Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, the man behind a hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently his tapes got beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners. So the reports say, we brought these tasks in to test tanks in to test Dr. Tokui's tapes for ourselves, plus there may be some stress relieving issues for the staff down the road. I think we could benefit from sometime in a dark and closed space, don't you think? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office, you know where it is. Weird that they'd set up a whole lab for what is supposedly relaxation. Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusually swift rise in fame, along with the reports of vivid hallucinations accompanying the use of his tapes, investigation sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Tokui's background. We found no past incident with an altered occurrence, nor have evidence of involvement with altered organization. However, agents that attend a signing event reported when hearing Dr. Tokui speak. We recommend that the research team obtain audio recording of Dr. Tokui's voice and perform any and all relevant analysis based on the findings. Investigation sector will determine next steps regarding Dr. Tokui as well as eligibility for the Prime Candidate program. So they think he might be altered? Or his voice might be altered? Damn. The fact that like a few of these are closed makes me feel like they're in use, which makes me quite uncomfortable. Fair enough. Back to the elevator. Damn. I thought I would be able to climb that. Should we do some upgrades now? No, we'll upgrade after our little elevator journey. Oh no, yeah, no, let's upgrade now. Because we're going back to the meeting and stuff. Yep. Another 3 or another 4. Oh, we don't have 4, do we? Do we spend it or do we get one more? I think the more energy, the better. Because this we're not going to get until the level. We've got a level 6 key card, so that's going to be a way away. Let's just go all damage. All damage. Was there anything else in here that I wanted to see? I don't think so. Other than this curiosity. Oh, and that. There we go. What the hell is down here? Auditory experience. 84C, Poets of the Fall, My Dark Disquiet. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did at any point feel a strong emotion? If so, what emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear in your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose from one of the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B, day or night, apple or orange, burn out or fade away. Nights, the world is mine. Nobody. Some kind of lyrics. Is this okay to stream? Well, no one's watching, so let's hope. Let's just take a minute to enjoy this.
Night, the world, it's mine. With nobody else out here, it's time, run wild and royally cavalier to burn, ignite. I do it for so much less when all is made clear. There is nothing else, and here we stand, the sweet, arresting duality, and I come to, it's resin all over me. Will I awake? Will I get a ride with you in this race of two? We're an endless stream of choices with the softest murmur of voices. Without names, we're fantasizing, dancing like flames, mesmerizing. A dark, disquiet playing satiric harmonies, making waves and diving under, lightning to the sound of thunder. A dark, disquiet singing such haunting melodies. So white, so still, so bright.
This is a bop.
It's almost too painful now. I'm ready to fight, to run from the light. And here now comes the sweet, corrupting reality. While now I'm free, will I once cease to be? Will I awake? Will I get a ride with you in this race of two? We are momentary masters. We're false kings and bastards. Without names we're fantasizing, dancing like plagues, mesmerizing. A darkness quiet playing such eerie harmonies. I'm making waves and diving under, lightning to the sound of thunder. My darkness quiet singing such haunting melodies. We are marionettes by strings animated, yet like lovers of strings liberated. We are marionettes by strings animated, yet like lovers of strings liberated. Without names we're fantasizing.
Nice.
Without names we're fantasizing, dancing like flames, mesmerizing. My darkest quiet playing such eerie harmonies. Making waves and diving under, lightning to the sound of thunder. My darkest quiet singing such haunting melodies. Brothers but not separated, marionettes animated, lovers of strings liberated. Brothers but not separated, marionettes animated, lovers of strings
I mean, that probably wasn't okay to stream, but here we are. And that was fun. Do we hear voices? I don't hear voices. Well, that was an experience. That was wild. Cool. Why do we have aggressive noise? Oh. Let's get some health. What's in here? That's the way down. I mean, originally, I wanted to poke at this, but I feel like this is death. But it might not be. It might not be. Yeah, what is the deal here? What is going on? And should I be doing this? Probably not. I will be right back. I just grabbed an apple, so you're gonna have some more ASMR with Jacob's Gamers time. What is going on? Hello?
Careful in there, ma'am. Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
What is? Seriously.
I hate guard duty down here. This place is fucking weird. This is nothing. The clocks? Now that's weird. What's weird
Excuse
about a bunch
me?
of clocks?
Are you lost?
I think that's the new
Yes.
director.
I absolutely am lost. But let's talk to you anyway.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
I probably shouldn't be doing this.
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
This is very weird. This game has been very linear thus far.
Have you worked at the FBC very long?
Not long enough to understand their inane methodology. They want me to solve the mold, but how is one to solve anything when the basic molecular structure of this fungus is an utter enigma?
Oh, sorry, are you asking me?
It's rhetorical. The Bureau wants to control, not comprehend. But to answer your question, I'm a seasoned threshold researcher that's been brought in on a provisional basis to resolve this matter.
That's all you had to say.
What have you learned about the mold?
Firstly, the term mold is a gross oversimplification used only to ease communication. That said, the mold itself appears to be the product of complex microorganisms.
Okay.
They spin the mold, building structures like minuscule cities, swiftly colonizing our dimension, and the speed of these tiny engineers relative to their size is simply staggering.
So it grows fast.
If you're not going to listen, then why did you ask?
Okay.
So the mold is coming in from... where?
We don't have a name for the threshold dimension. The origin point has been identified, but the density of the fungus makes it impossible to enter. Even if we could, I speculate that we would only find a reality entirely subsumed by the fungus. Total decomposition.
It's weird how excited she is.
Total decomposition! Yeah, are you not freaked out about the hiss?
What do you know about the hiss?
How could I know anything about an entity I've only just learned of? This is exactly the Bureau's problem. My work is always interrupted by these superfluous matters.
Calm down. Just keep your HRA on and I'm sure you'll be fine.
This crude thing. I thought it was Darling's idea of a practical joke.
Not quite. Just keep your head down while I handle the hiss.
I don't like her at all. I don't really want to help.
I need to get going.
But
try not to transport any spores outside the infected areas.
No promises.
Goodbye for
now. It smells so sweet down here. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Ooh. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake.
Are those people?
They're level 6. I almost definitely shouldn't be here. Yeah, I don't think this. Yeah, we'll come back. At least we know it's here, eh? Yeah. Thanks everyone. Hope you had a good time. Oh, we powered the elevator. Thank goodness. Let's yeah, let's leave. We'll come back when we're a little beefier, a little bit more practiced. Meanwhile, let us get back on mission. I do know that fast travel exists, but where is the fun? Oh, Jesus. I think I might die. If I can't get some health right now, we're gonna... Who are you? This is fine. Where's the elevator? There's the elevator. I could pick up some health, but I can't be bothered. To maintenance! Finally! Let's go do this black rock harvesting. Wow, the sky is a really weird color today. Like outside's kind of got this yellowy, orangey haze to it. It's very odd. I guess it's because it's kind of sunset. It's just cloudy and sun's low. I would point my camera out my window, but it will adjust the the exposure so you won't see it. Oh, I've got loads to read about them all, so we'll come back to that.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
I will try. Excuse me, sir. Pretty strong with that ability. Now we have a level 4 keycard. We can go into the turbine room. This is new, right? Yeah, this is new. We're supposed to be stopping the turbines. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to zoom across? No, is the answer. What did I power? See, this is BlackRock processing. This is BlackRock processing. Security check. Security check. Health. This is BlackRock processing. So is this a threshold? Yeah, exactly. And what do I do now? I think I need to get in a different way. Because I don't think I can zoom across. I mean, should we try? Glitched out of the game and then died. Okay. I'm definitely missing something. 10%. Is that a lot? I don't know. I'm not sure. Where do we begin? Okay. What are my missions? BlackRock processing. Just head towards BlackRock processing. That is the mission. BlackRock processing. Atlas chamber, BlackRock processing. What am I supposed to do? Unless we do need to go through the turbine room. Can I pull it? No. I have no idea. Must be something in the turbine room though. That's what we're going with. That is the only way in. Right, what can I do? What can I do? I would quite like to... can unplug them. I am done. I just assumed you couldn't for some reason. I'd like another battery. Can we get one from here? Can we see one? Yeah. Come on. Maybe if I pick it up. Come on. No, I want this. I want that. This, please. Don't make me go back down. Fine. Unless, is this part of the door as well? It could be. We'll take this one. Don't mind me, just a wandering with my companion cube. My battery operated companion cube. What the hell is... Why is the light switch here? I mean, I've got to. Okay. Just wanted to check. And that was the way down. Cool. Yes. Yes. Well, the law of three. God, I love it.
I don't know. Lights are on. They should be open.
We're here. That's... Is it a physical motel on Earth? That was the first one. 1, 2... I mean, I've got to look at them all, because curiosity. Ah, do we make them all identical? Is that the point? Yeah, it must be. Chair out, that on the left, that straight, that there. Chair out. Oh, sorry, that on the right. Chair out, that on the right, that over there, that straightened. Key. Thank you. One. 2, 3. Ooh. We have a bridge. It's nice. We need some help. That's a tiny bit. It's better than nothing. Right, now we can go to Black Rock. Yeah, we can. Oh look, it even left our little marks where we're pulling the place apart. This is Omnimouse. That's a lot of stuff.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
So much to do, so much to see. Oh, that's just the radio. Really bright in here.
Reminder. If the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any other way, you should immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Thank you for your attention.
Nice. Nice. Okay, everything's fine. I'm just gonna go this way and leave the Stranger Things theme playing in there. Yeah, cool. Have a nice time. Are there things in the toilet? Are there things in this toilet? No. Structural analysis of the Atlas. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function is currently unknown. The specific shape and dimension of the Atlas, see file ATL03 for said dimensions, seems to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. Previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts, and the Atlas is a something of the itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as building shifts, which make this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same type of, material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Let's have a read of the other files that we have as well. She wants to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper. Here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these things are the original disseminators of the mold or are bidden by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I've ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on the side of the threshold routed here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. Its behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It's truly an ingenious little thing. Further report will be ready soon. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled contains some glaring omissions I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and the life forms using bureaucratic definition. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. Creating the mold reconfigured in their purpose structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold resistance to various strains of diseases we've attempted to introduce could be derived into, I don't know, like medications, cures. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I paused to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Fair enough. Hello, Raya. How is it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright and extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together, could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon anyway. Sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I truly admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper. That's the song. Cool. That's the room. Atlas, Blackrock. We've got a lot of... Fair enough. What is going on? That's my way in. Let's go help. Is everyone good? Can we do this? Let's do this. I think we're all good. I've got more friends in here. That's nice. I want to collect all of the things first. Give me the things. And let me be nosy. So do we have enough to upgrade anything? No. That was a lot. Anything of interest? Ooh.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Whoa. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana.
So
now we're finding
Montana.
the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
Nice. Why are they glowing? I don't like that they're glowing. Where is my friend though? friendo. You said you were up here. I don't know where up here is though. Up there? Yeah. Up that. Got some goodies. Weapon mod's full again. Let's sort that out. Let's just dismantle everything that's level 1. Do we want to equip something new? Maybe there is something new to have. Damage boost 34. Damage against armor 51. Ammo cost. I like overall damage. And don't know. What about in here? We currently have launch efficiency, which is rare apparently. Health recovery per element pickup. Seize speed, evade. Nah, but let's do a tidy up. Cool. And let's go say hello to a friendo.
Glad to see you're still you.
Me too.
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition
We need to get them
the
to a surgical
Quarry
station
threshold just
ASAP,
after
but I don't think they're
0500
stable enough to
Zulu.
move.
Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Well. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise. And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid.
What?
Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No. Because it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Huh. Mermaids. Maybe. Marshall, have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all of this Hedron research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see a reason not to equip the Bureau staff with additional protective devices, especially if it's not as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon before the next Bureau heads meeting. Interesting.
Rangers.
Let's have a chat, buddy.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
True.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Black Rock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway.
What makes it a monster?
We are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
I try
they
my
shouldn't
best.
rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster.
Let's do
I'm
it.
getting kind of used to them.
Let's take it.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
This can't be that scary, right? It's just a monster. It's just a hiss. We deal with hiss all the time, every day. Hiss this, hiss that, hiss hiss. That didn't look too good.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
Seems not. I don't have level 5, do I? So many upgrades will go missed. Swan boat. AI 19KE, no unique procedures required. Item is made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of possible connection to OOP5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resource Department. The item was seized from an activity rental service called something located on a lake on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous rises over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. Containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite formulas C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Oof. Very angry swan boat.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Can you? This is gonna be big bad time, isn't it? I'm just gonna... Oh, that's... Yeah, this is gonna be real big bad time. I'm a bit scared. I mean, I probably should be. Yes. Federal... Is this Blackrock?
Shit! They're shattered. Not a single prism left.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
I don't think that was supposed to be that easy. Research. Is that another? Hold on. Missions. Oh. No. Dr. Darling's Blackrock Lab.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions...
Blackrock. Blackrock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. The report will examine how its very structure is compromised of density that nullifies the resonance with a range of OWOs and the Hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analysed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreak attacks or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage the Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work in the field has markedly shown in recent years. Yes, distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit powerful concussive blasts when in close range. Curiously, the hiss distorted its apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. The hiss distorted is unique. The fact that it was a paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into yet another undiscovered object of power. How does the invisibility work? Does it distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use hiss resonance to reflect light? The physical deformation of this particular hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses? They're probably zomboids. Very likely zomboids. Oh.
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds.
Okay.
The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector.
Okay, so we've got it held on to.
That's where BlackRock comes from. Extra-dimensional matter. It has the unique property of blocking out a lot of frequencies. A good thing. It keeps things stable, contained. Think of it as paranatural lead.
Including the hiss?
Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the BlackRock line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. BlackRock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again if you...
Okay. I want to meet the board. Hold the reins. We're failing in translating Hyperial concepts, secrets. Instructions will be lost. Ignore this message.
When the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where BlackRock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Matter.
BlackRock comes from a threshold. Ari. So the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as paranatural.
This should get us into the quarry.
Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to
There was another level 5 thing, right? Back here? Yeah, cool. We have a lot of energy. Elevator time? Elevator time.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave.
Same.
Even with all the horror, I'm happy.
Same.
It feels sane. Or just the right kind of insane.
God, I love these abilities so much. Okay. Where are we? No, seriously, where are we? Are we... ventilation? Is this... I'm a little lost. Oh, okay. Are you kidding? Oh, there we go. Do I not want to go down in that main room? Oh no, that was a room that we've been in before. Okay. This is interesting. They look like foes. Blackrock Quarry. And then what's the elevator? Where does this take me to? Floor 3, Blackrock Quarry. That's where we are. Okay. I would like something explosive, really. That'll do. NSC, Dynamic Energy Extraction and Conversion. Sarcophagus Container, NSC. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trent shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of the threshold's excess energy output while acting as a humane... Oh! A humane way to house him. Sarcophagus. So it's someone alive that they're harvesting the energy from. The coolant pumps keep the container and its inhabitants from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters where it's rendered into a, I don't know, electricity through the use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers to the entire bureau, making it completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of its power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-02 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. So there's a thing that is so powerful, it powers the entire bureau. I And that's what's inside this. That's mad. That's absolutely mad. But hey, better than being out and on the loose, I guess? Maybe? God. Just dented the damn pipe. Let's not do that. I kind of thought when we crossed the weird bridge we would just be in Blackrock, you know? I didn't think we'd be doing this weird loopy thing. I don't mind it. I just thought I was kind of already stepping through a threshold. Hiss to you too. Just the one? Just the one. Probably to make sure I go looking in the right spot. I wish these damn elevators were working. That would be a little bit helpful. Let's see. This way? This way? We can't make that. Where do we drop? Onto that? Really? Can I drop maybe onto this? This is fine. Cleanse. Nice. We have a working elevator. We have a cleanse point. Can I upgrade anymore? No, we're not good enough. And that is Blackrock Quarry. As no one's really here and watching, I might finish the stream early, and then come back on. I kind of want to. How big is the quarry? It's a big zone. Oh, I don't know. No, I'm gonna go with instinct and impulse. I'm gonna wrap up this stream here. Do some errands, enjoy the rest of my evening, and come back for this quarry segment that I'm really excited to play. and then we kind of get stuck in on Thursday, you know, partway through the action. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. If you tuned in, thanks for hanging out at the beginning. If you were just here for the beginning and then had to disappear, yeah, we'll keep it short and sweet today, and I will see you on Thursday for more. So, thanks very much. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your day, the next couple of days before I see you again. And, yeah, see you Thursday. Bye. Oh, that button would be the right button. See ya.